14th, 2020. It's time for a brand new day of digital distance learning. If you'll notice, there are lights in my house. There's power. We got power back on in my house here in North Scituate at about 3 a.m. And depending on which side of 3 a.m. you're on, that's either really late or really early. It was a little too early for me. I'm going to give you a trade secret. My trade secret. Normally, these videos are filmed and the day before. They're edited and posted the day of, but today is actually today. I'm filming this right now at 8:02 in the morning. So because I'm doing it this morning, we have kind of less stuff to do today. Kind of less stuff, okay? You still get your typical daily tasks. Let's start with those. Let's go with those non-negotiable tasks. You've still got to do those. Even if we didn't have power, and when I say we, I mean me, even if I didn't have power, but you did, you still have those non-negotiable tasks that you're responsible for every single day. Those include a list. Check your email, Lexia for 20 minutes. Let's get to level 18 and level out so we don't have to do that anymore. Stamina reading for 20 minutes, extra math, read works, article a day, and email me when you're done. Those are your non-negotiable tasks. Got to get done every single day. Here's your tasks for Tuesday. There's a Dreamscape assignment. It is 30 questions. 30 questions. The big 3-0. 20 of them, we'll break them down even further. 10 of them are about idioms. Ooh. 10 of them are about hyperbole. 5 of them about metaphors and 5 of them about similes. 30 questions altogether. Remember, if you don't want to play the game, that's okay. You got to answer the question. You go to a little hourglass in the corner, click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it. You'll get those questions. Take your time with them. We're going to talk about the definitions. Before we do that, we are going to talk about the definition of idiom and hyperbole. Get that Dreamscape thing to do. You got PE to go to today, folks. Let's go visit that PE Google Classroom. You got Rump Chapter 30. Now, I wanted to do a science lesson today. I wanted to demo a science lesson with you. I was going to get myself some fruit with some different seed sizes. We're going to take them apart. We're going to look at the seeds. We're going to discuss adaptations thereof. But power was out yesterday, so I couldn't film that. So we're going to do that tomorrow. But today, we're going to do some of that science fill-in. And what's the best way to fill in science when the science teacher is not ready to go? I bet your parents know it's Bill Nye the Science Guy. There is a link to a Bill Nye the Science Guy episode all about plants, seed size, seed adaptations. Remember, our current science unit is all about structures of life. And structures of life is really a study of adaptations, which you guys are ready for because you just did your Arctic Animal Research Project. Right? You did your Arctic Animal Research Project. And that project is really about adaptations. And what we're looking at when we look at structures of life, we're looking at adaptations that help our animals, plants, survive in their environments. So, Bill Nye the Science Guy, check it out. It's about 25 minutes long, so get some popcorn, sit and chill. All right, folks? All right, idiom and hyperbole. Now, an idiom is a piece of figurative language. It's a common phrase that does not mean what it means. Kind of like a metaphor. Idioms and metaphors, they're very, very similar. Sometimes they're even the same thing. Sometimes idioms are metaphors, and sometimes metaphors are also idioms. They're interchangeable sometimes, not all the time. So let's look at some of the favorite idioms like, it's more than one way to skin a cat. What does that mean? Well, literally it means that there's more than one way to take the skin off of a cat. That's gross. Ooh, don't make a poster of that one. Figuratively, it means that there's more than one way to get a job done. We often use that phrase when we're doing math because there's more than one way to solve a math equation. There's lots of different ways. None of them are wrong unless you get to the wrong answer. Yesterday, it was raining something crazy. It was raining cats and dogs. Somebody claimed that one. I do believe it was Mr. Fallon. You might have the same idiom as some other people, but there's lots of idioms out there, so I might tell you, you can probably go find one that's specific to you. Raining cats and dogs, literally, cats and dogs are falling from the clouds. That's not what happens. It just means that it's raining like a lot. Idioms. Figurative speech, or figurative language, does not mean what it says. It means something different. Now, hyperbole is a wicked exaggeration. So, if you okay, all right, I got one for you. We were watching, when I say we, I mean me and my children, were watching Minions the other day, one of the Minions movies, and there's that little girl, and she was going through, and she saw a unicorn. She said, that unicorn's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. That's hyperbole. Is she actually gonna die because it's fluffy? No. Let's see. You might have schoolwork that's so hard. Oh, this schoolwork's so hard, it's gonna take me forever. That's also hyperbole, because is it actually going to take you forever? No. Hyperbole is a wicked exaggeration. Instead of it's not going to take you 10 minutes, it's going to take me forever. It's so hard, I'll never be able to do it. If you'll notice, often, my experience with hyperbole is people whining and complaining. So hyperbole. Wicked exaggerations. All right? Idioms. A phrase that does not mean what it means. So, hyperbole and idiom. Those are your new pieces of figurative language. Go into that document. It should be one document. On that same document should also be metaphors and similes. This entire document should be titled Figurative Language. I posted some examples yesterday, some pretty quality examples on Google Classroom. Check those out. Make yours look like theirs, because theirs are pretty good. Add hyperbole and idiom to them. You were supposed to do that yesterday. If you did that yesterday, good on you. If you didn't do that yesterday, you should probably do that today. And if you did do it yesterday, but you're noticing that my definitions of hyperbole and idiom and your definitions of hyperbole and idiom are two entirely different things, you should probably go back into that document and change it, make them the same thing. Those, my friends, are your daily tasks for the day. I hope you have a wonderful day. The last thing that we have is word of the day. I do not have a word of the day prepared for you. I just don't. Like I said, power came back on at 3 a.m. I was busy doing other things to make sure that my house was ready to go without no power. Without any power. That was poor grammar. I don't have a word of the day prepared for you. So you're going to choose your own. It's choose your own adventure style. Circumnavigate. Blake gave us that one. Inevitable. Mr. Clark gave us that one. Come up with a good one. Share it. And then yours might become our new word of the day tomorrow. I'm around today. I have power. You have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to send me an email, you need to have a Google Meet on something. I canceled a whole bunch of meetings yesterday because I wasn't sure that I was going to have power, so my schedule is kind of wide open. Send me an email. We can Google Meet. We can chat. We can just say hi. We can work on a concept that's hard for you. We could also just not. You guys have a great day. Wash your hands. I'll check you out next time. Everybody have a good day. Bye.